Oh, crazy.
Yeah!
Clever.
Drive it!
Yeah. Oh, no.
Go. Stick it on your channel.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to Chloe's Mark 1 MX5 and a convoy with a police car. We are currently freezing our vaginas off because we're heading to two classic car meets today. The first one is like an American muscle kind of meet. The second one is a more generic classic meet that this car would kind of fit into. No, actually, I won't flash the policeman officer. Oh, there's a car ahead. Yeah, you want to follow that blue car that was ahead.
Okay.
Go straight over.
Okay.
Don't follow the police car.
Okay.
That's just a general rule for life as well.
Okay.
I'm not overly good at Fords of this era. Oh, it's a Q plate, so it couldn't quite get the registration that he desired. Upon inspection, it is a 1934 Ford, and we're going to park slightly out of the way of the American cars because we're not an American car. Golfists doing golfisting. Have you found another MX5?
No, just here.
Oh, okay. So you can see the kind of cars that we are expecting today. If you want to go to a meet with a vast array of cars yourself, I've got my own meet on the 1st of May. Adam C Fest. Tickets and details are in the links below. It's a bank holiday as well, so it's good. And we've just had this V8 Mercedes pull in. It's like a 190e with a V8 swapped into it. I don't think it's a 1.6 anymore. Oh my god, look at the Dodge. Those tyres are the thickest I've seen for a long while. Definite drag car stance to that Coronet. It's got a huge bonnet scoop too. It's also acting as a leaf blower currently. This is the current star of the show, but there are plenty more rolling in as we speak. We've got the Bullet Mustang next to the Camaro, various Mustangs at this meet. Hello, Jackie. I was about to say how much I love the Holden Utes. However, it's got a Chevrolet badge put on it. I think that's just been done. Chevy never did this. Chloe, the smartest girl in the world, just said check the steering wheel, and there you have it, the Holden badge. This Bel Air is insured by the Mafia. You hit me, we hit you. Oil. Little V-twin on the front. That is the classic Morgan three-wheeler, the proper one.
I could bring the car around now.
You could do, yeah, because you've got Supra, Mondeo. And today I've been fueled by my classic Choco Y-Food, who have sponsored today's video as well. This is increasingly one of my favourite flavours, but there's a vast array of flavours to choose from. If you don't know Y-Food already, they are the most convenient meals for you when you're on the go. So when I'm at these shows, I can just chuck this in the car, and this can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Today it's breakfast, of course, but it's got 26 vitamins and minerals. It's lactose-free, it's gluten-free, there's no added sugar, and it's even high in protein too. So let's crack it open and have a taste. It's like a chocolate milkshake. I would recommend this flavour for a first-time taster of Y-Food, but in the link below you can choose which flavour, and if you use my code of Adam-YouTube, you can get 10% off your order by clicking the link in the video's description. So thanks for Y-Food for sponsoring today's video and providing me with my breakfast. Further down we have a demonstration of the size difference between the 996 generation and the current gen, the 992. They are getting huge, and you don't have much space either side of the car in the parking space. 911s used to be small, compact sports cars, and now they're just massive. I've just spotted something I like, or some things that I like. There are two MGB GTs pulling in, green with the spotlights, and a white de-bumpered version as well. I'm also going to pay particular attention to this immaculate TVR Tuscan, the Series 1 with the spider wheels. It's got yellow, well, on the front brake calipers, yellow writing that matches the yellow stitching inside, golden details, and some Darth Vader Lego toys. Also, you've got the old TVR logo on the newly made seats. That's clean with the Targa top removed as well. Still more Americana arriving. Oh, the war's about to start. And is that liquid yellow? I reckon it is. It does. Oh, we've got a lowrider pulling. It's got curb feelers on the front. He's just gone up so he can get clearance, but he was on the floor. Also, I overheard that this 190e may well have a 1UZ. That's the Toyota Lexus V8. Maybe just under 300 horsepower standard, like 260-ish, but there it is in a sandwich between two Fords. We're also revisiting this satin wrap on the Porsche. There's like a bit of pink, bit of green. It's getting getting pretty busy in the overflow car park. The beach buggies are here as ever. Got the Corvette C7. We've got a lineup of Mark 1 Ford Escorts behind the new arrivals. I'd say this meet has the largest amount of engine swaps compared to most. I mean, that certainly is no longer a 3100 straight 6 from the Chevy. It's one of the loudest cars so far. The side pipes are just down there. Do you think the free painkillers are for the eardrum damage that the cars are causing today?
All the hangovers.
Oh, the hangovers. The scoop suggests it's turbocharged.
The turbo suggests it's turbocharged too.
Oh yes. How about this for an arrival? Plymouth Prowler on fire. Love that. Now, I don't often film bikes, but this tricycle has probably the widest tyres of the entire meet. Talking of bikes, one's just started up. That is crazy. Goodyear Eagle tyre lettering on it as well. And it's also just started raining, so Chloe's gone to put the roof up on the MX5, and I've been told that I missed a Cobra arriving, so I'm off to find the Cobra, and then we're going to go to the Black Swan for their classic car meet, so stuff like the Morris Minor. If I was a Cobra, where would I park? Under shelter, probably, but there is none. Aha! Found it. White stripes as well. So it's a very dark blue on the Cobra. It's got the stripes as well. There goes one of the bikes. Grey interior. There's the Cobra snake behind the gear stick. I think we've seen most of the stuff here. Oh, a gasser. So let's depart the meet ourselves and head over to the Black Swan. I love these days because you get to this meet first and then you can make it to the Black Swan to see those classic cars and then maybe watch them leaving. This Peugeot is made of space that isn't a space. Anyway, yes, roof is up. Goose is strapped in my seat. Am I going in the boots? Because my space has been taken up.
Oh yeah, Goose.
Yeah, Goose.
Priority.
I squished the Goose.
No!
I love that bike.
Oh, my car got a picture.
Chloe's happy because her car got photographed. Will we be filmed leaving? Yes.
Is this a queue?
No, that's Car's Park because it's very busy today.
So I open?
Well, there's now a Mini coming.
Demon Boy.
Oh yes, green headlights. Go, go, go. Whee. My battery died, so I'm on the phone. The other battery's in the boot, and I can't. I could open the boot from here, but I can't get into
Don't
it.
you do that.
Another tricycle. Oh my god, do the thing, do the thing. Yeah, we did the thing. Oh, Trans Am.
Wow.
Oh yes. Yeah, I cleaned Chloe's MX5 this morning. She keeps driving through every puddle that we reach.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, it's about half full still. A Singer 997. What? It had a Singer logo on it. Chloe, why do you do this? Every puddle. But this is what we have left in the meet. Lovely CVR Chimera. A Subaru is undergoing some wheel work next to the R8. There's an old 300ZX, but we're first heading to the field to see what is in there. Or, to put it another way, what isn't in the field, because cars have left quite early today. Our MX5. See, his car is cleaner than yours because he didn't drive through puddles.
The Monza edition.
We have the Series 1 MGB Roadster in red. Just over there, there's a duck egg blue MGA as well. That is the colour to get for one of those, for sure. When I was a kid, the DB7, especially in that colour, was probably my favourite car. I've since learned that I'm slightly too tall to fit in them. Amarok is balling down the road. We've got the camper. Wow, it got very boggy today. Look at that. I think the car's stuck.
Bog.
That is the trouble with winter shows.
Oh, it's wet over here. No.
Well, yes, it will be. Oh, well, actually, I'm glad you said that because I was going to walk there and I've got my cow shoes on. Oh, I see the Amarok is pulling the S-Max out of the bog. You'll notice they now have semi-slicks because it's just covered in mud. Because there's a damsel in distress, all of the off-roaders are now, it's like, my time to shine, so the Jeep's here to the rescue. I think they're currently working out where to tow it from because it doesn't have a tow bar. We're noticing why the Jeep was so eager to rush to the rescue. He's got everything you need. Oh, it's me. There's probably a there's toothbrushes in there as well. Shampoo.
There's a saw.
There's a saw. The toothbrushes are for cleaning your tyres so that they don't get slippery. Oh, no, they've even got ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Clever.
Well prepared.
They've had to take the grill off the Amarok to, well, the winch. Oh, the winch? They're trying to dig it out. I don't think they found anywhere to attach the rope to, so they're trying to drive it onto the ramps rather than tow it out. It's a rescue mission for the car.
Bring it up here.
Yeah, let's bring the MX-5 here and get stuck. Well, no, the MX-5 might be fine because it's got skinny tyres and it doesn't weigh anything, but no, it's...
Oh, maybe because they can't attach it.
Yeah, they can't attach the rope. I have the wrong shoes on. Yeah, it's just spinning, but they're trying to put the car onto the ramps. but the tyres, because it's got mud on it, are just spinning.
There's nothing they could attach it for. What about going forward?
Well, they could attach it underneath the car to the rear subframe, or like even the suspension, but they haven't done. The little dog wants to help, but he can't. Look, he's like, let me have a go. He wants to tug at it. He wants to play tug of war with the rope, which we're now attaching to the car because we can't actually drive it onto the ramps at all. So we've attached it to the suspension arm. We're going to try and reverse it at the same time, so it's not too much strain on it. Yes, it's going. Oh, it's dragging the piece of plastic with it. It should get a bit drier here than it is over there because it gets wetter over there. This doesn't normally happen here. This is the first time I've ever seen it get this boggy. And normally classic cars are actually alright because they're lightweight, they've got skinny tyres, whereas an S-Max isn't really the best. The winch is working over, so okay, we've given up with the winch and we're now running over a piece of rubber, but we're all good. We're out.
Treat yourself to a nice car wash now.
Yes, and so do you after those puddles. No one cheered. I was expecting yeah. I would clap, but I've got a Coke.
Make sure you stick it on your channel.
Yeah.
I want to wind him up.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Good. There we go. Oh. The cheers from inside.
You don't stop to thank us because we won't thank you.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep going.
Go on, give it to me.
And then be careful in the first mile of driving because he's going to have...
You're welcome.
Now, is that A6 Quattro or is it going to be problematic? Apparently we've had a few cars today that have got stuck. You can tell by the grooves down there. Even a Land Rover Defender got stuck. So these cars have been working overtime, giving people lifts out of the mud. But I don't think we're going to have too many more issues because most of the mud is over there. It's a bit flatter here, so my cow shoes are fine.
Put aside second gear beyond this point.
Yes, use the torque, not the revs. I want the exhaust in the back of the camper. Twin back boxes.
Yes. Oh, sorry, it's gone down the wrong hole.
Oh yeah. Right, after all that, we're back in the hard standing with the 300ZX and the Polo. Yeah, I promised cars leaving. There you go, done. The off-roaders have done their bit. They are leaving together. I don't think they'll be required anymore.
How
Oh,
much do you think?
that was a Mini Cooper S. Oh no, I don't think the Audi is Quattro. It's got stuck. No, it's not Quattro.
Where's the
Yeah, he's off to help. He's got a 4x4 going by that reaction. Also, the Defender that got stuck is over here. It's covered in mud. You can see the chunks of mud that have been flung up the back of it and the tyres that have been covered. Four-wheel drive and still got stuck in the field. It's got road tyres on, so it's not got like off-roading tyres, but the Morris Minor, a little classic car, just nips along the grass as if it's not boggy at all, and then you've got the modern cars that oh, it is Quattro! It is Quattro and it's still stuck. It's just got the road tyres and it's heavy and modern and... Oh, it's gone forwards! Oh, maybe if they rock it forwards and back. Now go back and go. Okay, backwards doesn't really work. Excuse me, we need a couple of your horsepowers, please.
Is that a third?
Oh, we've got 3 horsepower over there.
Yeah.
That might just be enough to get the cars out. So the Land Rover that got stuck earlier is actually coming to a rescue
Yeah, it was hilarious.
of the Audi. He is back to redeem himself to show that he can pull the cars out. Fortunately, the Land Rover is on the more hard standing of the field. It's just this area that's all boggy, so it should be fine. Got the slack. There we go. Look, it's fine. It doesn't get stuck. Land Rovers are capable of anything. Let's just pretend that it never got stuck ever at all. It's a brand new Defender, and it got. I think it was in that bit. Yeah. But after a fairly quiet day of events, we're gonna maybe head into the Black Swan if it's open for a pint, although it's not quite midday, so that's not quite allowed. We need to wait 10 minutes until we're allowed to drink the pint. We can order the pint, we can't drink it till after 12.
Rules are made to be broken.
So I hope you enjoyed that video anyway of a couple of classic meets. That's the thing in the winter, we come down to these meets rather than big meets because there aren't any big meets on, but I'm looking forward to the bigger meets of the year, including Adam Seafest on the 1st of May. Tickets and links in the video's description, so follow me on Instagram for the pictures that I take at these meets and much more. But for now, thanks for watching.